playback crew. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? We are officially live. Ooh, I like that. Sorry, I'm literally looking at patterns and looking for patterns for things that I wanted to make. And there's a blue and white sweater that I want to make. And I was, of course, because I'm thinking about it right as I'm about to go live, that I wanted to see what I needed for the pattern because I'm about to go to the yarn store in like a day or two. Actually, we're going to the yarn store on Monday. So, hi, 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 hi. But I need to know what I need for that other pattern and how much yarn I need. It'll all make sense tomorrow. You will know what I'm talking about tomorrow. But where is that sweater? Oh, was it a tutorial pattern? Was it not even a sweater? Wah, wah, wah. Oh, is it this one? Maybe it's this one. I don't know. Anyway. Hi, guys. Hi, 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 hi. Greetings and salutations. Hello, hello, hello. How am I feeling? I'm here. I'm on like day 2 of my period, so I've honestly been kind of miserable all day. And it's pouring, so I have a migraine. But other than that, we're doing good. I think I like this sweater. How are you guys doing? And my foot is just no changes. It's about the same. Do we like this, guys? I'm going to get your opinion in 2 seconds. I think I like this. I'm going to look at the, let me try to make this full screen so that way I'm not sharing too much here in case we don't like it. No? Okay, fine. Well, then, oh, what is that? Mesh on the sleeves? Oh, I hate that. Oh, maybe that's just the way, it doesn't look like it in, oh yeah, it does. Do we like this, guys? Just because I need to know how much of the yarns I need to buy, right? So give me 3 seconds. We are going to start crocheting at some point, but I'm looking at this real quick because I'm just like, wait a minute, what do I need? Yes, 10 months. Yes, yes. 2 hours of sleep last night. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I also need to pull up the comments here because they're coming in so flippin' fast that I can't see what you guys are saying. And I need to turn the music off because I don't want to hear myself speak. Cute. 2 a.m. thunder and lightning. It is thundering and lightning here like crazy town. It's awful. You have yours too. I'm absolutely miserable. Orange and Halloween colors, that'd be cute. So I want to do a blue and white stripe sweater is what I have in mind for this specific sweater. Let me look at, I know a lot of people like MJ's off the hooks patterns. Let me see if she has anything that I like. I just need to know how much I need to buy when I go buy this yarn. But I could just get this yarn when I'm in New York. I don't know when I'm going back to New York though. Because I also like this one, but I don't know if I'm going to like this one striped. Like, I think this one is just so pretty. But I don't know if I'm going to like it striped, you know? I mean, there are other sweaters that I have in my head that I want to make. Like, I have a whole bunch of Queensland cotton that's just, like, in a drawer that I'm like, oh, I could do, like, a granny, like, sweater with that, and that would be kind of cute. Not a granny hexy cardi, like a top-down raglan. Sweater with those is kind of what I'm thinking. But then again, I also just don't know. Oh, I kind of like that. No, I hate the neckline on that. Just kidding. I'm also really particular with necklines. Like, I'm working on that sweater from Hell right now, and the neckline is throwing me for a loop. I actually have to talk to Kyle about it tomorrow. I know I saw that she was in the hospital, and I'm slightly concerned. I don't know what's going on. Her newest signature sweater is striped. I love blue. I wear a lot of blue. I don't use blue yarn, but I buy a crap ton of it, and I wear a significant amount of blue. So if I'm going to be making things for me to wear, blue and white is something I would wear. Her new what pattern? Her signature sweater. MJ's off the hook signature sweater. Yeah, I see that one's striped, but I don't like how thick those stripes. So the thing with like the blue and white one that I saw that was on Etsy, like that's something I can see myself wearing the way that it is, right? So, um, um, and I don't hate it. I think that might be the one that I end up doing for this at least. And it's on sale, so oversized fit, digital crochet pattern. It's got great reviews, so like that's a good thing. What is this one? This one's different. Nope, this looks like it's no, that is different. I don't like that. Anyway, so I'm looking at crochet patterns and such for things that I want to make and things I want to do. So I'm wearing blue, right? I wear a lot of blue. My foot's okay. It's not the best, but it's healing slowly but surely. Do I wear wigs? I do not. I grew my hair myself. Did you hear about Walmart carrying Hello Hobby cotton? Yes, but I have not seen it. So the first thing that I'm going to do today, guys, is make legs for this silly little frog. And then we have a million ducks to beak. And I don't know what else we're going to do, but that's currently the plan. What's my favorite food? Bread and butter, probably, because I'm a real person. So yeah, I think I like that one. I just want to know what I need to buy, right? It's kind of where I'm at with that. I just need to know what to buy. But I'm also, if I realized if I end up getting it in New York, I don't need to buy it like right away. How's life still going a miles an hour? It doesn't ever stop. It doesn't ever stop. Yes, please like the live. Hi, Freddie. Have I ever made a person? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I was able to get one more skein of this Naughty Ball Deluxe from Kayla. She had one more. And I reached out to her. I'm like, yo, mine, girl. So I bought it from her. Because I have this frog that just needs legs, and I was trying to find a green that would work with it, and I kept forgetting to bring it to Michael's, and she sent it to me. So now we could finish this frog, and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Can kids get some if they buy it? Yeah, I don't like doing people. I have crocheted people, but I don't like to. You love my lives. Thank you. In West Babylon, I remember you being there. You're close to it. They haven't put anything at the Joanne's in West Babylon. Yes, I know. My grandma lives right by there. I know. There's nothing there, and it blows my mind. And I think something's going into the Party City over there, but there was something that was supposed to... I think the Dollar Tree was supposed to move from where the Kmart was to either the Party City or the Joanne, and I don't think that's happening anymore, but I don't know. You got yarn from Defiant Yarn and you did a donation skein. That's awesome. Thank you. It's a really pretty green, isn't it? Shelly, I have your manatee right here. I wanted to see what you thought about it. Give me 2 seconds to finish this foot and I will grab the manatee for you. How am I? I'm alive. I'm here. Little late, but I'm here. I don't know if you guys saw, I have been posting more on Instagram. And I did share that I was going live today at 8:30 on like Tuesday. So if you guys want to know when I'm going to be going live, make sure you subscribe or follow me on Instagram. Is that what it is? I don't know. Spirit has not moved into those places actually at all. And the one has been empty for a while. The Party City was empty before Joanne went out. I made this too big, guys. Hang on. Your Joanne turned into a gym. The one that I went to all the time in Delaware, nothing's gone into there either. It was a Spirit Halloween last year, but nothing since then has gone in. But in the same shopping center, there's a Bed Bath & Beyond, and that was turned into a Golf Galaxy that hasn't opened yet. I am not in Australia. I'm in the US. Speaking of Long Island, guys, we're going to have another yarn haul tomorrow, and I'm sorry about that. But I went to a yarn store on Long Island, and it was amazing. It was like Joanne. It was my playground. It was amazing. The owner was so lovely. Yes. Okay. Oh no, Aaliyah's in the US too. Shelly, are you there? I literally brought this up in case you came on the live because I was going to send you a picture earlier today because I did this earlier. Hang on. What do we think? We like the spot where I put the arms? And then, yeah. You love him? Okay. When Live Before Your Jewels expired, yes. Okay, cool. We like the eyes too? Peter Cullen passed away too. So many everyone's... Tim Curry, Dolly Parton, Hayden Panettiere. It's sad. The U.S. has opened in 2 locations in Joanne, Houston, and McAllen. It's called Parisma. I want to go to Parisma so bad. I've seen it. It's looks amazing. I've seen it on like my things. Shelly, yes, you like it. Okay, cool. I'm not going to sew this while we're live because sewing takes too much brain power for something like this important. But that will get done, and then I will send you the links and everything, Shelly. Don't worry. Okay. That's a foot. We need one more foot. Drink your water, take your meds, everybody. And then I have your cat and the sheep on the side for you as well, Shelly, so I could ship them all together. Basics and plush is $49. Is plush on sale? Because I need to buy more. So if it is on sale, I need to go get some. But if anyone's shopping at Premier, guys, make sure you use my link. Two seconds, everybody. Now I'm checking the Premier website because I don't need to place another Premier order. I actually do for another custom order, so if it's actually on sale, that would be fabulous. Parfait neons, perfect sub, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. Fortunately, I don't really use Parfait Chunky, but Parfait Plush, I really like it. Did they call Plush a 6? The dude who voiced Optimus. Yes. Ooh, the new tie-dye ones are on there too. Parfait Plushes, not on sale. The solids anyway. Which I need to order anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How's my foot? It's broken. I go back to the orthopedist in October. I am working on frog feet right now. Oh, that's what Parisina is. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Last time I saw you, my kid has started preschool head surgery. It's, oh boy. Where is she? She's on, like, tucked in on the other side of the couch right now. She's right there. She's in the softer fuzzy blanket. So yeah. Ooh, did you guys hear that? Hello. Good morning. Oof. Boy, oh boy. Okay. In your crazy toddler mom era, I get that. Hello, hello. Make sure you guys like the live if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. That must have felt amazing. It did. Yes, it did. It did. That felt real good. Did I find the new Michaels yarn? Not yet. Not yet. I haven't really looked all that hard because the last time I went to Michaels, they like their shelves were empty because they were getting the shipment in, and I'm kind of just like waiting on them to get the shipment. I didn't have time this week. I'm hoping I'm gonna have time next week. I'm still not able to drive, so getting to the stores, I'm kind of relying on other people to get me places right now, unfortunately. I tried driving yesterday. It's still a no-go. It hurts real bad. I'm working on a frog. Toddler mom era, yes. 2 different Michaels today and no new yarn. But they have Christmas trees. Yep. Love the jellyfish. Thank you. Yeah, so the next 2 weeks... It's outrageous. Oh boy. I don't know what they were before, but I mean, all of the Karen yarns recently have been crazy expensive. Like $14.99 for a Karen cake. Are they out of their minds? All right. So now I have the 2 feet for this frog that has been in my pile for a while. 39, yeah. You love my crab pattern? Thank you. Perfect. Frog. And I'm down 10 pounds, although I don't know if that's from the meds or just from the fact that I'm never sleeping anymore. When is my next craft show? It's in a few weeks. It's in September. Last year they were at $39.99. Yeah. Their prices are just wild. Absolutely wild. 2 seconds, guys, while I sew the legs on this crab. So yeah, so I need to do inventory, and I'm going to do inventory, I think, on Saturday. And then I'll kind of know where I'm at. But I think I'm in a pretty decent spot for this craft show. I want the elephant so bad, I can't wait for it. Yes. So if you guys are members, I actually meant to post it before I went live. That way I could let you guys know. I'm working on a different pattern, actually, right now, that I put on the back burner a few years ago, and it got me excited to want to work on it. So I think I'm going to start with that one, which I know is probably not what everybody wants to hear, but I have been working on it this week, and I'm really excited about it. I think it will be good, and if I can get it out by like next week or the week after, my goal is to try to get it out before the craft show. If it ends up being after the craft show, honestly, it wouldn't be the worst thing because the craft show is going to have me a little busy. So, do I have a B? I don't. I make my own bees, but I have never made a pattern for them. Do not apologize for being late. You're so good. So if I have enough time tonight after I'm done going live, I was going to work on that pattern once I finish. So the order of operations of what I need to do. The video for tomorrow needs to get finished. Frog. The video for tomorrow, I got to finish editing quick. I don't think it's going to take me too long to finish editing it, but it has to get done. I also need to go to sleep at a reasonable hour tonight, and it's already 9 o'clock, so, you know. So I have to get that done, and then I was going to work on this pattern. And if I could get the numbers all checked out with the pattern, I'm ready to send it to testers. So if you are in my pattern testers section on the memberships here, I'm actually going to post it literally right now. And I'm giving myself to Monday to get it out to you guys. I'm literally posting it right now to members for my testers. Who's ready to test? I need emails. Pattern will go out by Monday the latest. Going up literally right now. And that's that. Okie dokie. Okay. Perfect. That's done. All right. You gotta run. Have a good night. So now we're going to do some ducks. We're going to beak some ducks. And then I have this thing here that I also have to work on, but if we don't get to that, we don't get to it. Do I have any shawls or ponchos? No, but I do have a sweater. Eight uninterrupted hours. Yeah, I get that. Can I model your sweater? My sweater? No, it's in the garage right now. But there are pictures on my website. Grannies, we're crocheting for this Halloween. I think you got this. Hi, Lori. I think I'm gonna crochet like 2 or 3 beaks, and then we'll sew them on. Let's not make this weird, shall we? Will I be doing inventory live? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so I mean, I know we did it live that one time, but I don't know, guys. Are you not staying up like you were working night shift these days? Oh no, I still am. It's just been We've been busy. Is your duck problem pattern easy for someone having problems with the magic circle? If you have problems with the magic circle, go watch any of my tutorials and I go over quickly the chain 2 method instead. And then go for it. You just gotta count. Did your little alien get your eyes done? Yes, we have eyes. We're doing pretty good right now. So you guys got to remember, it's kind of crazy because like I've been really busy working behind the scenes, but it's been also hard to like be working on patterns, but also have enough content to put out 2 videos a week, you know? So it's just not easy to do everything. Does that make sense? Because normally I'm just filming, I mean, you end up filming like almost every day. It's just wild. Do I like the emo yarn? I love it. I really, really do. I made a sloth with it already. Have I made anything else with it yet? I don't think I've made anything else with it yet, but I do really like it. Do a video of making the pattern. It's boring, guys. It's boring. It's because at this point, it's like I'm not designing. Like this one pattern I designed like 2 years ago, and I just never put it out, and I have barely made any since. It is a holiday type pattern. But yeah. I have not made the pigs yet. My pink yarn is sitting there. So I was planning on doing a, like, how many pigs can we do in 12 hours video, except I have like 4 videos started right now. So I don't want to start that one until I have at least 1 or 2 of these other videos that are started finished. Next craft show is in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. Just now received an email with a potential job interview. It's the first into, yes, fabulous. So yeah, so my next craft show is in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's in 3 weeks, 3-ish weeks. Okay. Any ideas other than ducks for this rainbow confetti yellow yarn? Send them my way because I've got so much of it and I'm kind of over ducks right now. I feel like I'm always over ducks. But I have like 12 skeins or even maybe even more of just the yellow because it was like $3 a skein. Anyway, so like with designing, like right now it's just like it's making it over and over and over again until I have the numbers right and I feel good enough about it. And then you got to take pictures and then you got to do pattern pictures. It's that stuff for me is the tedious crap that I hate doing. Frogs, bear, jellyfish, lions, confetti octopus. It's a little too pastel, I feel like, for that. Birthday cake axolotl. Bunny. Chickens. elephant. An iguana. Oh, thank you for the treat. Thank you. A ferret, teddy bear, caterpillar. A bunny. I don't really make a lot of bunnies. I feel like they don't actually look like bunnies, and then they look like blobs. Hi, Rue. You want to come here? Yellow unicorn with purple accents. Hi, Amy. May we see the sloth? Nope, it's downstairs. Hello. Oh, a giraffe. What is the orange and black behind me? We're not going to talk about that right now. If I decide to do it, we will talk about it, but we're not going to talk about it right now. Come here. Come. My foot is healing. It's getting there day by day. Yeah, come here. Come here. Here's my girl. Want this blanket over you? Yeah, you do. My dog wants to be covered at all times. And actually, I have fruit snacks back here, and I want them. You just crocheted your hair into the cardigan? No. Orange and black. And does anybody have any suggestions that I can make with it? A sweater. A butterfly. Like a monarch butterfly. Tell my cat to eat her dinner and not be hungry anymore, right? Sunflower. So when I make my ducks, guys, I sew the beak kind of shut first, like across the back of it. And I feel like that has helped make them look more like a duck beak. A yellow butterfly with purple. Can I do a short story on how to sew? How to sew what? Bees, a snake, a pumpkin with a witch hat for the orange and black challenge. That could work too. You take the needle and you go in and out. It's not much more complicated than that. Really about it. I know it sounds like I'm trying to be an asshole, but I'm really not. That's really all it is. You just go in and around and whip it around, and that's about it. And then if you don't like it, you undo it and you do it again. Made a poncho and a top and a pair of shorts. Fun. I have found that sewing with an extra long needle has made a world of a difference for me. That has really helped me with my sewing. I did not think that it would make that big of a difference, and it does. That's 2. Don't worry, guys. We have like 10 more. She's not a fan. So, Aaliyah, I have watched the Marvel movies, actually. I like some of them. It's just not something I'm going to keep watching over and over again. They were decent. I like Batman, which I know is not Marvel, but like I've watched superhero movies. Ben and I just started watching Ted Lasso. We haven't gotten to like watch a TV show together and like hang out and watch movies and stuff together in quite some time because we've both just been go, 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 go. And we started watching Ted Lasso and we're really enjoying it. Just in time for the new season. So. Yeah, like I don't think I've seen any of the new ones. I don't know if I've seen anything since Endgame. I would like to see the new Spider-Man movie and the Spider-Man movie before that. I don't know if I've seen any of just the Spider-Man movies. I'm pretty sure that I've seen because Spider-Man's in Endgame, isn't he? I know I've seen that. I loved Black Panther. I did watch that. I don't think I saw the second one. I don't know. With the stuff I crochet, yeah, no. Yeah, he is. Yeah, so hello, hello. So I like Tom Holland and I like Zendaya, so I would watch the Spider-Mans. But I just... I haven't had time and I just don't care enough, you know? Your daughter loves Spider-Man? Yeah. A while ago, and this is like years ago, but and I watched all the Batman movies. I used to be obsessed with Batman. We watched all of the Batman movies, all the OG ones and the new ones. Hey, hey, Trouble. Three. The one before Wakanda Forever was Venom, the second one. I saw the first Venom and I really liked it. I don't think I saw the second Venom, but we did really enjoy it. So maybe I should. And then I know that, like, weren't they supposed to do a Crimson one? And Ben was really excited, and then they pulled the plug on it, and then he was mad. It was directed by Andy Serkis. When is the yarn walk that you did last year? You and Kyle loved it. That was in March. That was in March. That was still this year. Really want to watch the Odyssey. That's on my list. Hi, Kevin. How's Kyle? Kyle's in the chat. Kyle can answer for himself. Kyle has a new job and has been very busy. Hello, hello, hello. Present. Kyle, how's your mountain of green yarn? Duck. Quack, quack. That's 4, guys. We're doing fabulous. Let's do 4 more at least, shall we? It looks great, Kevin. It's spectacular. I have made 2 of your crafts I sell every time and get a lot of compliments. Yes, yes. I actually have like 4 or 5 of them right now, which, yeah. Just looked up the New York Yarn Festival. It's only about 2 hours from you. I think you'll try to go this year. I wanted to go this year. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make it up there this year to Rhinebeck. Keeping those ducks in a row. Ha, 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 ha. And honestly, like, I've bought so much fancy yarn this year and last year at both Rhinebeck and Maryland Sheep and Wool that there isn't anything I need. Like, would it be fun to go? Yeah, of course it would, but I gotta see if it's on a weekend that Ben's working or not. There's also something else that I want to go do that's like in the very beginning of October. I don't know. We'll see. Rhinebeck's huge, and it was amazing. Chauffeur. Well, I guess it's going to depend on if Kyle's working or not. Ben's the worst. Ben's the one who's like, go get it. Just get it. Just get it. Don't even question it. Just get it. He's the enabler. Kyle knows. Ben's the enabler. He's honestly the worst when it comes to stuff like that. He's like, you going to use it eventually? So get it. I don't care. I'm like, I'm asking you so you can say no. Because when it's stuff that I really want, I don't even ask. He's been cute this whole time, right? Like literally the stuff that you're going to see in the yarn haul tomorrow. Ben was not involved. I just bought what I wanted. And Ben's like, cool, more yarn. Shocking. So. Has any made it into the garage? Yes, but not for the reasons you think. Some of the stuff that I just bought, sometimes older yarn ends up getting like a smell to it. And so I don't know how old some of the stuff was that I got last time. So Ben ended up running it in a bin with an ozone generator. And so it's just sitting out in the garage right now to air out a little bit. But other than that, it's 6 skeins. If you don't buy yarn, you can't make product. If you can't make product, then you can't make money. If you don't make money, you can't keep Ruthie in the lifestyle she deserves. That's fair. I do not know why that comment got yeeted, Catherine, and I'm sorry for that, but that is very true. You know, Ben's an enabler. Like at Michael's, he was like, it's discontinued, just get it. And I'm like, Ben, we're moving. Like we are going to move eventually. Like I don't have to do all this. He's like, so get like 10. And I'm like, no, Ben. If he's with me yarn shopping as I'm checking out, he always grabs my yarn and runs away with it, yelling my yarn now. It's a brat, but I love him. Yeah. Like when I was at Michael's and I got 1 skein of this and 1 skein of this and 1 skein of this, he's like, you need to get more than just 1. I'm like, we're going to get 1 for now. He's like, you should get like 3 or 4 or 5. And I'm like, no. With all these yarn hauls, is your stash bigger or still less? Oh, it's a lot less. A lot less. We really don't have a ton of yarn in the garage right now. Your husband does the same thing, yeah. No, we've definitely used up more yarn this year than what I've bought by a substantial amount. I mean, even in everything that we've done, right? We gotta remember, right? Just in June alone, I used like what, 100 skeins of yarn? And I haven't even bought 100 skeins of yarn in the past 4 yarn hauls that we did. So we've definitely used a lot more than what I've bought. And if I was not moving, I probably would have bought more if we weren't on a trying to not buy as much yarn as, you know. Going through Speed Racer behind the scenes. Yeah, I know. Proud of you for pushing through, Sarah. You saw my Instagram story. Thank you. Thank you. How's my foot? It's still broken. It's annoying, but it's here. I struggle with picking out specific colors to have on hand, so my stash is really a combo of stuff from past projects and some. Yep, I get that. The neckline doesn't fit your head. Steam it. Steam block it. It'll make it bigger. Block it and or steam block it. Hello, hello. Yeah, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys should. Just saying. On Sleeve Island or Body Island. 6, 7, 8. I am making ducks. Beaks. Yeah, duck beaks. You can still steam out acrylic. You hear the cat finally eating? Good. Premier's killing you with the new line? Yeah, I know. And also of the three, of the four, five, six, the Michael skeins that I got, the white one I've already used and had to go back and get 2 more to finish, to work on that sweater. And I think I'm going to need at least 1 more skein of that white silky stuff. The blue I used, the light blue I used, the dark blue I've almost used, the brown I've used 1 skein, and I started the second one, and I got to get a few more skeins of that brown. I like that brown. And I have not used the black yet, but it is in the spot where it needs to be to use it. So most of that Michael's stuff is just about gone already. Minus the yellow. I made a duck with the yellow, and then I didn't make anything more with the yellow. How many years have I been crocheting? 26? 25, almost 26. How's my foot? It's broken. There's no update on the foot. The foot is what it is. Driving is still a no-go. Somehow, for some reason with driving, like being in the passenger seat is fine, but I think because I'm so short, where like I have to pull my chair all the way up and have to have my foot in a spot that the vibrations from the floor makes my foot throb. It's really painful. So driving has still not been fabulous, but I'm walking around better. But I still also can't wear shoes other than the flip-flops because they cut too close to it. I don't know if that makes any sense. My foot gets better soon. Thank you. They told me 4 to 6 months in the boot while I'm out, so we'll see. We're not even at 2 months yet, so. I mean, maybe we are. I did it right before the 4th of July, so we're close to 4 months. Little kid fruit snacks have been my vice lately. I am making beaks for ducks, and then we are going to sew the beaks on the ducks because the ducks are already done. Your daughter says, hi, hello, hello. Driving over crocodile skin, but yeah. So driving is just still really difficult, unfortunately. So I drove around a little bit yesterday, but it was not fun. And I was paying for it this morning, so. And I don't know if that's just because of my car, because I have a big car. But it was not fun. It was really not fun. Also, just so everybody is aware, we are working on getting a streaming software because every single time I'm on YouTube Live, it always ends up cutting out at the end. You guys have seen it. It gets annoying. You know. I'm pretty sure that if we switch to a streaming software, I'm going to have to stream horizontal. And I know not everybody loves that, and I know the ads are weird with that and yada yada, but it's kind of going to be either the software or lives keep getting cut and it's pissing me off. So I think that's what we're going to do, just so everybody's aware and in the loop. Did I take yourself out of the boot? No, I'm allowed to not wear the boot around the house. And if I'm in an area, I'm allowed to not wear the boot if there isn't any chance of me whacking it or getting stepped on. So he's like, as long as it doesn't hurt, you can find a shoe to wear. I'm happy for you to be in a shoe. But if you're going out and about and you're doing stuff, wear the boot. So generally when we go out to stores, I have discovered that most of the stores that Ben and I end up even going to have carts for me to drive around in while I'm at the store. So I wear the boot and I drive around the store in the cart. Lowe's has the nicest ones so far, in case anyone was interested. The ones at Walmart suck. And, yeah. So I'm walking around, like I walk around the house without the boot most of the time right now, but I can't really wear shoes because putting anything over my foot is not happening. Not happening. So, hi, Laura. Yeah, but Lowe's have been the nicest. Costco, it's hit or miss. Walmart suck. Must have been one hell of a break. Yeah, so the problem is that like it was a clean break and I just snapped the toe basically in half. But because it's my pinky toe, the amount of blood flow there for healing is very low. So that's why it's taking forever. How and where is your fur baby? She's literally right here under this blanket and she's doing good. She's literally right here. I was wrapping it at bedtime. I bought a different boot insert that was like Velcro to sleep in. So that way it was protected. But honestly, it's been fine at night. However, I've been sleeping with it propped up on a pillow for the whole time. So I've been sleeping with it elevated and stuff like that. They told me that I could start wrapping it to like buddy taping it to the other toe, but that flipping hurts. So no. That makes sense why it takes longer to heal. Yeah. So every nurse that I've said, yeah, they said 4 to 6 months. They're like, that's because there's no blood flow. I'm like, great. So I'm just glad it's not like the middle of the winter and I'm freezing wearing the boot everywhere, because there's no way I could wear a shoe like that right now. I have Croc flip-flops that cut low enough, like they're a deeper cut, so I can walk around in those. So I've been walking around the house with shoes on, and that's kind of just been the deal recently. But it sucks. And like when I do the craft show in September, I'm going to be wearing the boot the whole time, because if I drop something on my foot, or if I like whack my foot on the grid wall leg or anything like that, which I do all the freaking time, it's going to be a problem. So while I'm at the craft show, I'm going to have to wear it the whole time. It's going to be annoying as all hell, and that's going to be what it's going to be. That's why I wasn't so crazy. Like, I was going to pick up more craft shows this summer, and then I broke my foot, and I'm like, well, there goes that. There goes that. And honestly, I've still been so busy trying to get ahead of everything behind the scenes, and I'm still not ahead of everything, that it's like, this was, at least for this year, it was the right call not doing as many shows. So, I don't know. About 3 weeks ago, I get my brace off in 3 weeks. I'm so excited, but I can understand how hard it could be for you. Yeah. It's just, I mean, I pretty much only wore, I had the boot on for like a month, like straight. And if I didn't have the boot on, like my foot would throb. That's why Ruthie was staying at my parents' house, because I had to walk around in the boot, and she's stepped on my toes a few times and I've screamed. So It's still broken. There's no update there. It's broken. But at least it's not purple anymore. It was ugly colors for a while there. Am I thinking about doing Christmas shows with my foot? Is still broken. So the problem is that I have to sign up for things now. The time for Christmas shows for signups is now. So I'm currently signed up for one, and my friend it's a new show. She's the coordinator. So she's like, look, I'm going to put you by the door. That way you don't have to walk as far in case you slip the boot, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, thank you, Sue. Thank you. Which is the same day as that tree lighting that I generally do every year. And I haven't gotten an email about the tree lighting yet, and I probably will still do that. I just don't know. The one I Call Myself on Fire. Yep, that would be the one. The other Christmas show that I did with Kyle, I have a credit to do that show because we got snowed out after I paid for the second one. So I have a credit for that show. And like in reality, I'm probably going to do that one, and I'm going to probably try to do all 4 days because it's 2 weekends in December. But I don't know yet. That's what I'm leaning towards. But yeah. Crocheting disc cloths right now. You make 100 for Christmas. Oof. Because, like, the thing is, like, honestly, it's kind of going to depend on how my craft show goes in 2 weeks. If I do really well at my craft show in 2 weeks, I don't know what I'm going to really be able to remake in, like, a month, you know? Because there's really only a month between now and when November shows start. I mean, I guess it's 2 months, but the reality is I can kill myself on craft show prep, or I can actually try to get some patterns out. Like, there's no in between. That's what I can do. So especially with my foot being broken, I'm not like chomping at the bit to do a million craft shows right now. So we'll see. There were a few more in October that I wanted to do that I'm really glad I didn't end up signing up for. Can the doctors help your foot? What are they going to do? So I'm not mad about it. It's just an adjustment. I'm still adjusting to this new life. It's a pinky toe. So it's got to heal first. They aren't really going to do surgery. It's going to heal. And like PT isn't going to help because I'm not really having any issues standing on it. It's I can't put a shoe on. So there really isn't anything the doctors can do until it heals. And even then, it's like, what are they going to do? It's a pinky toe. It's the pinky toe up into my foot, and I snapped the whole toe. So it's just gonna take a long time. That was your whole foot, my bad. No. It's like I'm sitting crisscross applesauce right now. Like, it's doing fine. It's just annoying, and I can't put a shoe on. So it's just annoying. No, you're good. So I snapped the toe, not the little piece, like, but up into the foot, and just snapped the toe. So it's a good time. It's a good time. I fell down my parents' basement stairs when I was about 17 and still can't move that pinky toe independently from the one next to it. Yeah. And like I can move them now. I can wiggle them. That doesn't hurt. But I can't put a shoe on. And again, they're like, if you break it again, or if it snaps, or if it gets caught on something and it re-breaks, they're going to bring me into the office, numb it with some lidocaine, and snap it back into place, and that's going to be it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. That's a no-go for me. No, thank you. Broken several. Yeah. So that was their answer to me. Literally, he said, he's like, I'm fine with you walking around without the boot on. However, if you stub that toe again, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring you in the office. We're going to numb it. We're going to pop it back into place. And that's going to be it. And I'm like, nope. Right. So I'm wearing flip-flops. That's why I'm saying I'm glad it's not winter. But when it gets to be cold outside, I can't put shoes on yet. So yes. I have a Croc flip-flop I can wear. Crocs are still over it. We're not messing with that. My Croc flip-flops have been fine for me to wear. But it's just going to take time. I go back in October. They're like, once a month, come back, we'll re-x-ray it and see what the deal is. So that hurts like the devil. Don't try that. Yeah. Now my orthopedist was happy with how it was healing, the alignment of where it is. He's like, you're doing everything right. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, okay. Okay, great. But so I've been extra careful, but that's kind of it. They make socks, toe socks with 5 individual toes. Absolutely not. Yes, I know they make them. I am not pulling my toes apart to put the sock in between. No, just no. That sounds like a horrible idea. Absolutely not. Why the hell would I want to do that? No. No, no. No, no, no. Look, I was just mad I couldn't wear my heels to the Hillary Duff concert. Keep the toes warm in flip-flops. But it's still summer here. I don't need to put my toes warm in flip-flops right now. It's 80 degrees outside. And hopefully in another month or two, I'll be able to wear shoes. I'm just saying I'm glad that it happened at this time of the year where I can wear flip-flops. Also, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing socks and flip-flops outside. No. Fashion nightmare, not from me. No, no. And if that is your thing, more power to you. For me, no. I will suffer than wear socks and flip-flops. No. Just no. Just no. How's the concert? The concert was incredible. It was fabulous. It was worth every penny. It was amazing. You also crochet. Amazing. For your Christmas markets, you have to apply in September. Yep. For October, November. I'm hoping that by that point in time, it won't be an issue. By that point in time, hopefully I'll be wearing my Uggs and it'll be fine. I hope. Because again, they said 4 to 6 months for it to heal. I broke it right before the 4th of July. We're getting there. It's getting better. How many is that now, guys? I don't know. 6? Ooh. Frequently than any other. Yeah, that's not my, no. Just no. Socks and sandals, socks and flip-flops. Not for me. Not I. Mow the lawn more frequently. That makes sense. You made a bag? Fabulous. And a glasses holder? Very fun. I want to cross my feet. Completely understandable. I'm just still not going to do it. But also, here's the thing. Is my husband ever going to trust me to mow a lawn? Socks and slides? No. No. Ben tries to do that. And I'm like, fashion police, no, no. No, no, no. When is my next live? I haven't decided yet. Probably sometime next week, but it'll be up on my Instagram. I will post on my Instagram first and let you guys be aware of when I go live next week. I barely trust you to walk forwards without tripping. Well, you see, socks are evil. On hard surfaces and socks. Yeah, I wear fluffy socks in the winter, but I feel like that's different. But, you know. How's Lily? Lily's doing good. Lily just started school. I don't believe they're back in school already. Mm-hmm. You get hurt. Fair enough. I mean, guys, I broke my foot walking into a couch. Tripping over air. I broke my arm walking down a hill. I slid in the mud and broke my arm. Both arms, both bones straight across. And then I broke my foot. So, walking. I was at Lily's mom's house. You start on the 31st? Yeah. Walking is hard. Yep. Dislocated things. And I dislocated my elbow. Oof. Oof. No, I broke my arm, both bones straight across, which is why this arm goes that way. Do you see that? That's gross. Yay, it goes that way. It's like, it's really, that's fun. That looks like AI. And now I've broken my foot. Toe, foot, whatever. I am making ducks. Tripped on your senior. Oof. Working on your very first cardigan. Amazing. You're making fidget toys. Very fun. Duck. I feel like my shoulder is not in its socket. There we go. Ow. So guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more beaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more ducks. Yeah? Yeah. You should make for your next crochet project whatever you want. The worst part about breaking my shoulder was dealing with the hospital staff treating me like I was lying about it. Oof. You're convinced your husband did it. That was a part of my problem when I broke my foot. They didn't think my husband did it, but they didn't really believe me. Not that they didn't believe me, but I don't think they entirely believed that I was sober. I was. And oh, my freak injuries. If I had to put safety eyes on my ducks, what row would I put them on? It honestly kind of depends on where you sew the beak. That's the problem with the ducks. So when I was at the radiologist, because I had to go get the x-rays, she's like, what'd you do? I was like, I stubbed my toe on a couch. And she goes, and they gave you a boot for that? I'm like, yeah, we're pretty sure it's broken. Yeah. She's like, and you did that on a couch? You stubbed your toe on a couch? I'm like, mm-hmm. Yes, I did. From everything but me, I live alone. Laura, I'm going to sew this beak on, and then I'll see if I can show you what I mean. Oh, thank you for the treat. It's called not half-assing an injury. Yeah. Yeah. Get surgery. You've never gotten surgery? Oof. Honestly, though, as far as like breaking my foot is concerned and breaking things, like at least like there isn't like ligament stuff, and there isn't like, oh, you have to wait for that ligament to heal or this, that, and the other, and we have to do PT and blah, blah. Like, it's literally like the toe's broken. Like, it's broken. Stay off of it, ice it, and then elevate it. And then when you can start walking, like, you can walk on it, but, like, be careful and don't do it again. And I'm like, as far as, like, that's concerned, like, yeah, driving hurts, but in the grand scheme of things, I really lucked out. It's really not awful. It's not great, but it's, like, as far as, like, what I could have done, like, especially, like, I feel like ankle stuff is always, like, messy and takes forever, like, and hurts a lot. But as far as the toe, like, at least I didn't have to be on crutches. I could be in the boot. Like, it could have been a lot worse. It's okay. I knocked and Ruthie barked. That's funny. So at 50, I broke a leg in 3 places, going from my desk to my bedroom to my bed. Oh, boy. Or have a friend with you. Ben was afraid that they thought that he was going to do it, but he, sweet angel that he is, he was like almost carrying me into the offices and everything because at that point I couldn't freaking walk. It was bad. When I did it, it was real bad. So Laura, I'm not going to show you on this duck because I'm looking at this duck and I don't think that this duck, I actually did the right amount of rows anyway. So that doesn't really help. Does it? And had to have a plate put in. Yeah. So like, again, in the grand scheme of things, like I did a good job on it, but, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I want to say one. Probably row 4. Between row 4 and 5. 5 might be getting too close to the beak. Because you want the eyes to be above the beak, right? And so you got to leave yourself room to put the beak on, but you don't want the top lip to cover the eyes. Did I do any of these right? Jesus Christ. Have I showed Lily how to crochet? No. Anniversary of being cancer-free for 4 years? That's amazing, Kevin. Hello, hello. Everyone drink your water, take your meds. So, I mean, I generally sew my beak before I start decreasing. You kind of want the beak to be a little bit lower because it flips up so much. Actually, it might even be on the row of decreasing. So I'd say row 4, 5-ish. Have I ever thought about Palm Street? I've been thinking about Whatnot, at least for ear warmers. I haven't really seen much about Palm Street, so I don't know. You just bought my stingray pattern. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. And I mean, like, the thing with Palm Street, Whatnot, Etsy, literally all of those things, apart from, like, my website, but even my website has fees for me now. They're taking a good chunk. Like, they're taking a good percentage, which is annoying. LA Crochet, yeah, Morgan, her name is Morgan, right? I think so. Does do Palm Street. Nails done and you're back. Hey, Anna. One more thing I'm just looking at, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Great. Yeah, Morgan. Okay, cool, great. Glad we're right on that. Anna, how's your husband doing? See, like, and I feel like this beak is too low compared to the other ones that I've done. So it's a little bit of trial and error. Ruthie's good. She's laying right here. Her foot is right here. She's laying that way. Yeah, like I feel like that beak's too low, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna fix it. Someone will like it. About to start a second round of chemo. Okay. Yeah, all of a sudden, my neck is like, hey, remember me? And I'm like, no. And you hate it. One, two, three, four, five. All right, so there are 5 more ducks in my bag. So I'm going to make 3 more beaks and then, there we go. Begging for money. I have never begged for money on the internet. In fact, I kind of do the exact opposite. I say, go buy this instead. Go buy this yarn. Go buy other things. So, nice try. We're sitting here crocheting peacefully. Aaliyah. Hi, Crystal. Aaliyah. All right, so I'm gonna make 3 more beaks. We're gonna beak the ducks. I honestly kind of thought this was gonna take a lot longer to do all this if I was even gonna wanna do all of them. So I'm very happy right now. I do think I'm also going to end up balling this because it's starting to turn into a problem. Okay. 2 more beaks, guys. Then we will beak the 5 ducks. I don't, how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have we done 10 already? I think we've done 10 already. Hi, y'all. Hey, hey. Have you ever done a mummy? I have not. Your window has slowed down. I getcha. Where'd my scissor go? I put the yarn on top of it. Hello, hello. This is the last one, guys. Where to start with crochet? So crocheting is a fine motor skill. So it's going to all be practice, practice, practice. Work on 2D projects, like things that are flat, before you go into 3D projects like Ami. It is a new skill, so give yourself grace that you're not going to be good at it when you start. Give yourself the time to learn. Like anytime you start a new sport or you start something new, you're not going to be amazing at it when you first start, but it's practice. You're back. Welcome back. I think that's all 5. So give me 2 seconds, guys. We're going to ball this up because it's getting to be messy. You guys, make sure you like the live if you haven't already. Bought the duck and the stingray. Thank you, Laura. And that didn't go well. Yeah, so starting on a 2D project, like a scarf or a dishcloth or a washcloth or anything flat, a granny square, a blanket, is gonna be where you want to start, in my opinion. Some people disagree. Some people say start with Ami. I typically don't. And what you're working on, that's awesome, Kevin. And donate them to hospitals. That's awesome. Yeah, it's just going to be practice. I'd start with blankets then. If you want to make blankets, start with blankets. Start with squares or granny squares or anything like that, and you can learn different stitches and you can make every square of the blanket a different stitch. Oh, hi. You're kicking me. You know that? Oh, you just gave me the stink eye, huh? She's like, Mom, you're disturbing me. I'm like, yeah, well, you kicked me. Oh, there it goes. It's like right here that hurts when I hurt. It's right here. Oof. I don't think she cares. Oh, I know she does not care. And they make Ami to sell at markets. Yeah. Nightbot is not my husband. Nightbot is an actual bot. to keep the chat appropriate. You did too and it cracked? Yeah. Yeah, I like the orange on these guys too. Mine all popped real loud when we first started, so I'm not surprised that it didn't just now, but it's definitely not happy with me. Yeah, almost 26 years. You got a price gun? I wouldn't want to put stickers on my things. Stickers and yarn don't really go well together. Ooh. I have like a neck massager thing. It really doesn't do much. Yeah, the chat is so quiet. Are we just body doubling right now? Crocheting along. So yes. You're washing dishes. That's a definition of body doubling. Crocheting. Nana taught me to crochet when you were 11. You're 36 now. Amazing. Downloading software. 2 markets and trying to make new products. Nice. That is called green meaning for your craft show in November. I gotcha. Booking appointments. You're working. You're getting ready for your Kindle. Oh, fun. In plastic. Okay, Kevin. College football. Ah. Oh, it's about to be football time, guys. Debating on sewing together the Longhorn I've been working on. Gotcha. Searching job boards. Got that. I get it. One of the girls is snoring really loud at the moment because she got trazzle dazzle. I think that I'm going to be talking to Ruthie's vet about getting her some Trazzle Dazzle for when we break out a suitcase, because anytime she sees me touch a suitcase, the good old gabapentin is not really cutting it anymore, and Ruthie she freaks out. She makes herself pant. She gets so nervous, like she just like runs around. It's just... I get what you mean, Kevin. I get it. Like plastic bags, like the clear ones. Doc. Trying to decide on what yarn you want to buy. I get that. Am I ever going to make cows again? Maybe. You know, there's always the option. For our Bassett, she's got separation anxiety and is terrified of storms and fireworks. Yeah. For Ruthie, like, she's fine with loud noises and thunderstorms and fireworks. Like, we have fireworks every Friday night that we can hear from our house, from like one of the baseball stadiums. But that has never bothered her. It's literally the separation anxiety, and she freaks out. How did I narrow down my inventory list on what to make? A whole lot of trial and error of what sells in my area. So most of my patterns are mine that are quick pattern makes. That's the whole point of most of my patterns. And it's what has sold. And what sells is what I keep making. And if they don't sell, then I don't keep making them. Good old trial and error. Watching me crochet, awesome. The track cooler, and she freaked out. She gets gabapentin and Trazzle on together. The Trazzle Dazzle. Have I tried the new yarn yet? Yes, and I do like it. Be buying more yarn this weekend. That is nice. I'm jealous. Artist reuse stores. We can get a crochet book that includes diagrams on how to create garments. Woolies, thick and quick. Fun. Very fun. Attack of Titans. Very nice. Did I decide to do this as a business, and has it been everything I've hoped it would be? I never wanted to do this as a business, so definitely not. That was not my intention. It's been 6 years. It started with COVID. My industry shut down because of COVID. And so I still needed money. So now we do this. Is it everything I ever hoped it would be? No. No. This is not what I thought I would be doing. That's for damn sure. No doubt about that. This is not what I thought I would be doing. And yeah. How many more beaks do I have? I think after this one, I have 2 more. And dealing with yarn barf. Oh, that's the worst. She doesn't want you to leave her. But it's like, she's coming, even if she's coming with us, it doesn't matter. And she just, it's the suitcase. Would I go back to what I was doing before? Could I go back to what I was doing before? We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah. We don't talk about my past life. We don't talk about what I used to do. I've thought about it. At this current point in time, it would be a lot of work to get back into what I used to do. What I used to do. And the industry has changed so much since then. So I don't know. Is kind of the answer. I just don't know. I've thought about it, but I don't even really have time right now to even think about it and put in the work that I would need to do in order to go back into what I used to do. So it's not really in the cards right now. But it could be. It could be. It's honestly, it would depend on if basically Ben could support us while I had to try to go back into doing that, and it's not as secure of a career. I mean, not that this is really either, but it's, yeah. It's different. I would be too sad to go back. It would be a lot of work. I am making duck beaks and sewing them to the ducks that I have made. I mean, so much in the industry that I used to be in has changed. You're welcome, no problem. And I wouldn't have craft shows. Look, if I never did another craft show again, it would be too soon. At this point, that's fine. You guys, yeah, that'd be what it would be. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if I would ever, like, stop doing this. We might just pivot. Like, if I were to ever want to go back, I would probably just cut down to, like, 1 video a week, if so, or something like that. But that's not even on my radar right now. Again, it would all kind of depend. Ben's considering going back to school. Like, there's a whole bunch of things that are on the table right now. But until we're moved and we have a new house, those aren't even things that I'm really willing to consider right now. Because I want a house and a pool first. Like, craft shows, guys, are a crap ton of work. They are a lot of work. It is not as easy. It's a lot. And they're exhausting. Every year, and there are others. My master's degree first. Yep. I'd love to get down to only 2 shows a year. Because if we're doing less craft shows, right? We have less time to prep. I mean, I guess we have more time to prep. But that means that I can be putting out more patterns, and I know you guys want them. I haven't gotten to design a new pattern in like 2 years, and I still haven't been able to put out the patterns that I like have worked up a little bit. And it's just, there's too much to do, guys. There's too much to do. Like, If we want to do merch and pom-poms and patterns and craft shows and this, I'm going to have to clone myself or hire somebody. Like, that's almost where we're at. Because I can't do everything. It's just getting to be too much. And I'm even doing, I feel like I'm doing less, but I still don't have enough time to get all the things done that I'm trying to get done. It's just, it's a lot. 2 shows do not, the bills make, yeah. Yeah. For shows too, very nice. You collapse after every sale, yep. Is that a duck? It is. 'Tis a duck. Quack, quack. So like what would be cool, right, is if I could do like my 2 shows a year, beginning and end, and then probably a Christmas show here or there, because honestly, I like Christmas shows. They're fun. And sell the patterns that I've made or whatever we've made on lives or anything at those 2 shows from whatever doesn't sell on my website. If all of a sudden things start selling on my website and I don't have to do craft shows and we don't have to do any of that, goodbye craft shows. One class at a time. So if I stay on track, it might be done before next Christmas. That's fabulous. Benjamin is considering going back to school and potentially getting a master's. We're talking about it a lot. That is a conversation to be had, which has also been a lot behind the scenes of trying to figure out next steps and things that we both want to do. Where'd I get my sewing needle? They are on my Amazon storefront. Do you get a lot of website purchases driven from the craft shows? Nope. Would that help him in his job now? No. Maybe. It would be a bit of a change, career change-wise. A big part of Ben's problem is that Ben has all the military requirements to do what he wants to do in a non-civilian world. But in a civilian world, he doesn't. So that makes things kind of complicated. Get the credits to take the CPA exam in your state. Okay. So that's kind of a part of it. He has a lot of credentials to do a lot of things, but a lot of people or a lot of jobs want the civilian aspect. So it's annoying, but yeah, but so for what he wants to do, it doesn't really work that way. And I think that Ben might want to go teach. I think he'd be really freaking good at it. But at the level in which he'd be doing that, he might even need a doctorate. So, we'll see. Wouldn't it be neat if testing out of courses was still a thing? So, for the military, there are some different things that can be done like that. And I know there's a lot of online universities that do that. Like I know WGU, I think, is one of them. There's a few. Ben got a promotion. It was not the promotion that we thought he was going to get. He's actually, since he's been in his job, he's been there for almost a year now, he's gotten 2 promotions, which is lovely. It was not the promotion that we wanted. No one needed to know that you were in the bathroom. Thank you so much for sharing. No one wanted to know that. The ferry's near us, yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah. So crazy enough, Ben's job in the military really did set him up for success in a civilian world. But there are still, like, as he's getting older, he's really realizing what he wants to do. And there are some, like, classy things that he can do to get, like, some certificates to do whatever. But I think that if he wants to, and he has an in to do this, and that they're kind of just like, look, you need the master's. So he's got to go get the bachelor's and the master's. Because, I mean, you all know my husband. My husband is a little golden retriever, and everybody loves him, and he's amazing. Because he is. He literally just needs the paperwork. And, like, we have the GI Bill, and we have, like, options that are available to us. It's just a matter of, can he be a full-time student and continue working at the job that he's working at? Like, because for the GI Bill, we're not sure if he's going to have to be full-time. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we're trying to figure out. But it's all good things. But I think that there are some things that would make him really, really happy. And I want that for him. After everything that he's been through, he deserves that. So that is our top priority right now. Then after Ben figures out what he wants to be when he grows up, I can potentially look into maybe doing what I want to do when I grow up. Because I did that for a while. And then it all shut down, and I don't even know if I want to go back to that. That's kind of another part of it, is I don't even know if that's what I want to do. I don't even know. So there's that. Sounds like he's doing well. He is. He is. And he really likes his job. There have been a lot of things that have happened. It's kind of been crazy. But he really likes his job. I think that he would like to do other things involved in this job that he can't do yet. Because he doesn't have a piece of paper, even though it's essentially what he did in the military for years. And then our government happened and everyone lost funding, and now I'm on plan B. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the owner of a lovely yarn, wine, and coffee shop. Yeah, Kyle and I keep talking about that. Kyle, want to go to Houston with me? I think I might have cracked this lid, guys. Actually, I didn't do it. Ben dropped it. I think I might have. Oh no, that's just water. It's just water. He does. Yes. He does have the GI Bill. There are things, but because he needs a bachelor's and a master's, it's trying to figure out if we have enough money to do both, what we have to do, if there are other programs to get to XYZ because he got out. There are programs with the VA to try to... It's a game. It's a game. It's all a game. Because he's a veteran, getting the civilian certifications should technically potentially come from the VA, not necessarily from the GI Bill. And there's different money and grants and shit involved in XYZ. And it's just like a matter of what do you do, how do you do it, and who do you have to talk to and who has the damn answers. And then like trying to get the GI Bill to actually cover stuff. Like I have my 2 friends both went back to school on the GI Bill. They're married. They were both in the Coast Guard with Ben. And their first 2 semesters, the GI Bill didn't cover and they had to get back paid because the VA just messed up the timing. So if you're wondering what's been going on behind the scenes, we're trying to figure out all that stuff. It's a lot behind the scenes. Can they not credit what he has done to the new degrees? Not really. Sometimes, some things. We're working. So the problem is, the VA medical centers are very hard against. Yep. So the problem is, Ben has an associate's plus some classes from a college. But I think that with everything he's done and credits and stuff from the military, he's got well more than a bachelor's. But you can't really go to a new school and say, hey, I have this, give me a degree. I'm not taking any classes from you, I just need the degree. They're not going to do that. So it's a matter of finding a spot that we can go to and be like, we need a bachelor's in the quickest amount of time possible with the least amount of credits possible. What can you do? So, yeah. It's really just a game. So we're pulling transcripts, we're pulling this, we're doing that. It's a headache. But a lot of places aren't willing, like even if they say they'll take the military credits, sure. But they still want your money. They still need you to take classes from them too. And I understand that, but it's like, in Massachusetts, you get free community college. Yeah. So it's, yeah. He got both classes at that time. So again, it's not a matter of community. So he's got an associate's. That's the problem. He's got most of his gen eds already done. And then he's also essentially got all of the extra stuff done too. I don't even think like he could take CLEP exams and test out of stuff because he's got so many credits. So, yeah. That was a low branch. What was a low branch, Aaliyah? So, yeah. Good night, Nancy. So yeah, so it's really just like, it feels like it's a game of trying to figure out what we can do to do XYZ. And like, then it's like, what master's program does he want to do? What do we do to get the master's? What, like, it's even trying to get answers on that stuff. They kind of want to see a bachelor's before they'll tell you about their program. And I'm like, we it's annoying. Problems aren't his okay. So it's just we're figuring stuff out, essentially. And it's also like what's gonna not be a waste of time. Like there's the American Military University, and I took some classes through them because it was 8-week classes. It's designed to get you degrees as quick as humanly possible. The classes that I took there were dumb. Like, it was a waste of time. It was the stupidest thing. Where has he gotten his class after his associates? At the college he got his associates at, and then it's all the military stuff. He only had a year left. That's why he went into the Coast Guard. He ran out of money for college, so he went into the military. And, like, we've tried to go to this college that he got his associates and was going through that program with, and they won't do anything online. It all has to be in person. They won't take half of the stuff that he's done outside, and we'd have to move. And I'm like, we can't do that. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So yeah. And it's like a lot of like military stuff, like basic training and all the other trainings in colleges and stuff that he had to do in the military. For some places count as college credit. And he has the certificates that he's proven that he's done XYZ. But it's like, that doesn't translate to a degree. And you're still going to have to take some things at some places for some things. And he's working night shift as well, and he still has a full-time job. So it's a lot of moving parts. And again, trying to get answers from anybody, forget it. It's ridiculous. We got all of the ducks done, and now we're talking about college. I don't really know if I want to do anything else, guys. Ooh. I think I'm going to edit. And then I'm going to go to sleep because I have an early day tomorrow. I'm going to eat dinner and go to sleep. I think that's currently my plan. Sorry if that is not what we wanted, guys, but I think we did 15 ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We beaked 15 ducks. And we put the legs on a frog. We did do a frog. So yeah. Sleep is important. I will die on that hill. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're done, guys. Figure it out without too much hassle. Yeah, so it's just that's when I'm busy, like we've been busy. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that it's just moving parts, guys. Moving parts. But I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you, replay crew. Shout out to all of you guys watching after the fact. And I'll see you guys next week. Without YouTube trolling us, don't jinx it. Again, we're going to be getting a streaming software to start streaming differently. That way we don't have continued YouTube issues with streaming. I will post on Instagram at the start of next week what days I'm going to be going live next week, what day I will go live next week. It's probably only going to be once. So I'm honestly thinking probably Monday or Tuesday, but keep an eye out on Instagram. I will post there when we are going live next week. So I think that that's going to also be the best way to find out when my lives are going to be, and what the lives are going to be is going to be on Instagram on my stories, because our schedule just changes week to week of what we can do and what I can do. So I think that's kind of just going to be the best case scenario right now. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. And that is it, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye. No need to apologize for being late. I'm so sorry we're about to hop off. But good night, everybody.